down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
NBA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who is the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in a hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Ivica Zubac. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Warriors, Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wiggins. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. Here's Thompson. The 19-footer is on the money.
You see the high shot release, the quick trigger? Thompson's always had this shot in his arsenal.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer. Leonard, no luck. Thompson against George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, going into the summer, Klay Thompson had said he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But Chris also said that he deserved a max contract.
Yeah, and if you look at Klay's resume, it's hard to argue that he isn't worth that amount. Let's remember what he's done for this team. The shooting he provides, the defense, the championships, he's earned what he was given.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Now, here's Leonard. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Golden State, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their point.
Yeah, Jay, they had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Looney. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Curry is inside. Defended by Beverly. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Leonard. And that one goes long.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Curry can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
George against Thompson. And George kicks to Beverly. And here's Leonard. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. One of the best in the league. Harrell. Banked in off the glass.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins outside. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. George against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3.
Oh, that's just a great defensive effort there by Beverly. He is all hustle.
The 3 from Leonard. Poked away.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now the pass to Leonard. Fades away. Good on the shot.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Beverly against Curry. Wiggins outside. Thompson in the corner. Green inside. Harrell on him. Yes, that goes in. Green's got his second bucket.
And that's just playing under control. I mean, Green, an efficient scorer who can hit the mid-range shot.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins, and it's Leonard missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Curry's shot is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
George with the ball. 23 points his last outing. Good D by Thompson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, You just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
Here's Curry after the basket by Los Angeles. On the wing, Wiggins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lob pass to George. Wiggins with some nice D.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Up top, Curry, defended by Beverly. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Looney. It's hauled in by Zubac. It's stolen by Green. Looney passes to Green. The 8-footer. Back to Looney. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Looney. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Poole. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over to the left wing. Here's Looney. Nails the baby hook. And the Warriors lead by 8. Here's Jackson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers. All alone. Good work there as it goes.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Passes to Poole. Now Wiggins, guarded by Jackson. Wiggins passes to Bowman. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others. He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Pass to Poole. Six on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers trail by 4. Williams kicks to Jackson. Pass to Green. There's the pass to Shamet. from deep three-point range. Warriors with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Clippers shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chris finds Wiggins. Back to Chris. With the fadeaway. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Williams. And Looney sends it back. Green, the pass to Williams. Passes it to Shamet. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Bowman, covered by Morris. Kicks it out to Wiggins. From past the arc, and Poole gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Poole. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams looking around. 16 feet away. And it's Green missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bowman covered by Morris. Chris can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Bowman, he's guarded by Williams. Wiggins, right side, fires the 3, buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Looney. Wiggins with it. Shoots over Shamet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 8. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Wiggins, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The pass to Pascal. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Chris, you think back to the Warriors as a franchise when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet. How have things changed?
Well, I think it's a difference, in the approach from ownership. Right? I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
So it's the Warriors now after the basket by Los Angeles. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
A shoot first point guard with a razor-sharp jumper. Jackson, better stay up on it.
Here's Poole. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Here's Wiggins. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Clippers trail. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Landry Shamet. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Jackson kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Jermichael Green. Harrell comes in for Marcus Morris. And George is subbed in for Williams. That one drops. He ties it up. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Shrimp. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break. Whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And the Warriors with possession here. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Moves back up, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Clippers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Poole. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Pascal. From 8. That's good on the jump shot.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Zubac. He kicks to Leonard. Jackson with the bounce pass. George against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Zubac no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Poole the pass to Pascal. Thompson surveying the floor. Shoots a fader. Count that one. Thompson's got 8.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Thompson against George. Leonard kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Pascal, the pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And here's Jackson after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside Jackson, pass to Harrell. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. Jackson against Curry. Pass to Beverly. Leonard on the wing. Kicks it to Harrell. Clock at 6. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Paul George. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 26 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Here's Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 9.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Los Angeles. Jackson with the bounce pass. Little turnaround, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Jackson. 13 points for Leonard.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The feed to Thompson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I mean, he could wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any 3-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Outside Leonard, uncovered. Yep, it counts. 15 points in the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 37-point game against Philadelphia.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
5 on the clock. Tries from 10, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. And it's Beverly atop the key. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Now here's Wiggins. 6 points for him over Beverly. Curry can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good from George.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. And George drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Bowman, defended by Beverly. Thompson for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Man, it's so fun watching Thompson catch fire. He's such an elite scorer. He only needs a few to fall to get it going.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Williams. Floats one. Chris with the rebound.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Landry Shamit's checked in for George. He hits the second from the line. The Clippers trail. Now here's Beverly. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
The pass to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. It doesn't go for him.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Floats it up for Wiggins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And that one falls for Williams. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up on some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
laugh.
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Warriors trail by 3. Wiggins passes to Chris. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And the wide open shot from Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. It's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Stolen by Beverly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Thompson off the drive. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 15.
The recognition of when to shoot, when to drive, Klay's got it down.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a rough ride in the first quarter for the Clippers. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor and falling behind by 8 points by the time the period came to a close. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're shooting in the low 30s from downtown. That's not disastrous. That's terrible. But it's a big reason why they're not winning this game. They need to run harder off the picks, try to get more open looks, and then the shooters got to finish the job. Yak 'em.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Harrell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the 2. Now here's Beverley, following the miss by Draymond Green. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to George. Over Thompson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, got a piece of it. Green. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Harrell. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Warriors on D. Harrell finds Beverley. And here's Leonard. In the corner, George with it.
And look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
Curry can't get it to go.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Leonard dishes to Beverley. Pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And it's Beverley missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
So they take the lead. 8 points for Draymond Green.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bounce pass from Beverley. The shot from 20 feet away. Los Angeles with another miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson misses.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
The first free throw is good.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Beverly. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here is Curry. 9 points in the game so far. It's Thompson off the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, and once Thompson builds momentum on the drive, he's very difficult to stay in front of without fouling. Yeah, one of the best things about Klay Thompson, he's just an incredibly easy teammate to play with. He moves great without the ball. He doesn't need it in his hands to score. I mean, he looks to make that extra pass. You got to love it.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Thompson, all those things you mentioned, C-Webb, about him are why he's such a good fit with Curry.
Yeah, really anyone like Klay who doesn't need the ball to be effective is a breeze to play with. But the lack of ego on him to defer the spotlight to other stars constantly, it says so much about Klay. But don't sleep, though. He has the confidence to light you up at any time.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
And there's the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Passes it to George. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from George. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George. Curry with him. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Wiggins. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. On the wing, Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Count it. Zubac has got 8.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Curry against Jackson. Thompson right side. From the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Poole. And the 3 off target. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry passes to Poole. Here's Pascal. Smailagic. He's defended by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Leonard. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wiggins drives in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Warriors have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Lou Williams has checked in for Harrell. And that one misses. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Jackson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Curry, here we go. Stolen by Zubac. George against Wiggins. George, no good. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. Curry's got 11 points.
Oh, that's just great instincts. Tremendous handle. Steph can take you any way he wants to off the drive.
Clippers shooting 41% for the game. Takes the 13-footer. Count it. And that's now 11 points for Paul George. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry. Another shot. Kicks it out to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And he can't hit the second. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the inside. Here's Poole. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, These teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Clippers, number 1.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Clippers in the lead. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Wiggins. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's good, 2 points. Zubac has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Chris. Good work defensively by Morris.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Here's Jackson. The shot comes out. Wiggins with some nice D.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 1-point game. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
And how about the speed of Jackson's ball handling? Just leaving the D in the dust with his moves.
Here's Bowman, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging about 4 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
George is checked in for Landry Shamet. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles has gotten blanked from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Williams. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
The pass to Chris. He kicks to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Over George. And nothing but hair on that one.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Jackson from long range. Chris with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 1. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Paul George. And so here is Golden State. Bowman, he's guarded by Williams. Pass to Thompson. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And what focus from Thompson. He's used to being closely guarded. Good at not letting it distract him.
George with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And George kicks to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Wow, the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial. Just a real valuable part of this team.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Williams against Thompson. Bowman passes to Thompson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Warriors trail by 4. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way. Thompson against Morris. And Thompson kicks to Chris. Over Williams. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got his second basket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williams with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Bowman passes to Thompson. Smile-a-geech, covered by Morris.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Pick up the pace, get the 2 for 1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
Back to Beverly. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
Throw good, Paul George. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Bowman passes to Thompson. Kicks it to Green. Good work defensively by Morris. Now here's Beverly. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Bowman in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Beverly, the pass to Williams. On the wing, George. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Thompson. Count it. Good. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Morris. George looking over the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green. That free throw good from George. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Second free throw, no good.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's George after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Green, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Draymond Green. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Williams. Those three-pointers off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Thompson in the corner. Green passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Patrick Beverly to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. On the free throw, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Stolen by Beverly, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And for the Warriors, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Great tee that time from Curry. The Warriors trail. On the wing, Thompson connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 26.
The perfect shooting form, something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Wiggins against George. On the pass to Leonard. Shoots. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Thompson misses.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Now here's Harrell. Beverly, the pass to George. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson with it. Leonard picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's big enough to cause damage inside. Thomas gets sent to the strike.
That free throw good from Thompson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The league is in great shape. When you talk about guys like Klay Thompson, I mean, he's a class act. He's going to be around for a long time, and I look forward to every minute of watching him.
Now, here's Zubats. Beverly looking around. Back to Zubats. On the wing, George. Covered by Wiggins, and that one's good, George.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Curry. Looney down low, working on Zubats. The shot by Looney, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Shoots from the right block. The Warriors pull it in.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Curry against Beverly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the fourth.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. Look what happens.
Now Green. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Curry. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. To tie it up. Here's Looney. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 16th rebound on the night. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately. Jackson dishes to Harrell. They double him with Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Warriors now. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes to Looney. Shoots over Zubats. Looney with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
And here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Over Wiggins. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Everly with the ball. Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lock at 6. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Thompson outside. Looney passes to Wiggins. Over Leonard. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Reggie Jackson. The pass to Thompson. Kicks to Wiggins. At the elbow, Green. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. And the Clippers call time here. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Jackson up top. He's covered by Thompson. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Steph Curry's doing. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
Down low, here's Thompson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Lobbed up there for Green.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Beverly. In the corner, Harrell with it. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They can live with the miss because it's a 2-possession game now. That's big.
Now Beverly. For the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's Green missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I mean, just the silky shot from Beverly. He's so good at hitting these important shots.
So it's the Warriors now. Clippers able to drain the 3. Here's Thompson. Late D that time from Harrell. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 24 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, I love to see how Jackson runs the offense, keeping his eyes moving so he can set up his guys with the pass.
On the wing, Thompson shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 34.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 2. There's 1:34 left to play in the final quarter. Jackson against Thompson. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, don't you love the shot by Jackson? He just takes smart shots in these points of the game.
Omen passes to Thompson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Jackson. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Feeds it to Thompson. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Beverly. Passes it to Harrell. To the wing right side. Here's Beverly. Oh, Leonard in position.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Omen passes to Green. Over Harrell.
And he's got the attitude for this kind of pressure. You know, Draymond loves the big moment.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
And here's Beverly. Lets it go. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.